Alright, hello world. Putting the money makers on. I don't know what this video is today. I'm just shooting this video as more of a vlog type kind of video, but it's gonna be me picking up a few couches and a few actually good buys. And I'll probably show you all how to load a couch because I've had some questions about that. And I think this is one of those people that's not really gonna help me load it. That doesn't happen often, but he let me know ahead of time. He said bring muscles. I'm not gonna be much help. That's what he said to me, and then I'm probably gonna show up with my skinny ass and he's gonna be like, but hopefully I can get it in here. It's a big ass couch, but I'll give you a little update on why I haven't posted episode 3, I think it would be, of me just buying and reselling couches and where I do the profit at the end of the video and stuff. That video is on a hold because I bought like 3 couches and I've sold 1, but I've been stuck with the 2 couches for literally almost 2 weeks now, and they're both really big, and my parents just like completely redid the garage, like bought a dump truck, hired employees like clean it and everything. Well, not hired employees, hired my dad's employee, brought him over. So like they don't want couches down there, so I've been really limited on room, and these 2 couches have not sold. But you live and you learn. I'm not gonna buy those in the future. I'm gonna stay away from that style of couch. I'm at Chick-fil-A now. I'm actually getting my food. All right, anyways, before I got cut off at the window, I don't know why I decided to start recording in the drive-thru when I had to get my food, but we got some chicken minis. I am on the way to pick up this big couch right now. It's only 200 bucks and it's probably worth closer to 5, but literally in every single video this always happens. Everything looks nicer than it is in person. The pictures always look better than it does in person. So, but I'm just hoping this thing's at least worth like 400, because the brand, they're like, the couches I looked up last night that look similar to this one are like close to $4 grand new. So hopefully this thing's gonna be a banger. Hey, okay. So I just skipped right forward to me driving back with the couch because the dude actually ended up helping me load it. He just obviously wasn't like throwing it overhead and stuff into the truck, and he wasn't really carrying the heavy ends and stuff like that. But he was still helping, which I'm glad he did, because when I got there, the couch was a lot bigger than I thought it was. And I can't believe, he was like, yeah, you're definitely gonna have to make multiple trips. And we got it all in one trip, and he was like, wow, I can't believe it. And I was like, I'm probably just gonna Tetris style it in there, I told him. And he's like, once I got it all in there, he's like, wow, you're the Tetris master. And I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to act like I don't do this all the time, but you probably could tell. But we got it, and it's that nice brand name. I don't remember what it's called. It starts with an N. It's spelled really weird. But the couch is like 15 years old, he said, which is crazy because it looks in good condition and it just doesn't look that old. But I'm gonna bring it out at the house in the driveway to take pictures. I'm gonna unload it, and I guess I can show you guys me unloading it, and that'll be a good example of how I unload couches by myself. But I obviously didn't record me loading it because he was helping me, so that wasn't a good example of loading couches by yourself. But honestly, I don't think I would have been able to load it by myself. I'm glad he helped me at least a little bit. So that'll be in the future. I'll show you guys how to load it. But this was a great pickup all around. I got it for 180, and I'm probably gonna be able to flip it at least for 400. At least. Like, that's like, if I don't get 400, I'm doing something wrong, because I've gotten 350 for IKEA looking couches, like literally no brand IKEA couches. And this is like a good brand, close to like $5,000 new type of couch. So I should be getting at least 500, honestly. So great pickup, great find, and that's one down. Got one to go to later. And I was thinking about maybe selling a table today too, but we'll see if that lady even responds back. But I'm gonna go pick up the next one in about an hour and a half, so I'll keep you posted. Oh, and I'm gonna show you guys this once I unload it, so we'll do that and go pick up the other couch. Check this out. Look, this is how much this is hanging off. Got it strapped in. Then I got the 2 long pieces that make it an L. Tetris on top of each other, cushion to cushion. Then that's just one chair that goes on either side to make one side longer than the other. And then obviously this is the part that makes it do a 90. Or I guess it's kind of a gradual U, but that's the part that makes it curve. So I'm gonna set my phone up and show you guys how I'm gonna get this unloaded. All right, I know you can't really see the top of the camera or the angle that well, but it's not important. This is the best setup I could get. And it's already super far away, so hopefully you can hear me. But we're gonna start with the easy piece. This one's a little tricky. Last one. All right, so as you guys saw, wasn't that bad. I just pulled that corner piece off the tailgate first, which was kind of heavy, but I cut that piece off first, then grabbed the little chair off the top, which was easy. And then I guess you could say the more difficult part was getting that one piece to pull out. It was so jammed in there and it was so heavy and weighing it down that it kept getting stuck, and the recliner leg was getting stuck under the lip of the tailgate and stuff. So that one was a little tricky to pull out. You just kind of just saw I flipped it up, because that was the only way I could get it out of the crack. Then I slid it down the tailgate, which is fine because I have a little plastic cover on my tailgate, so it doesn't really do anything to it if I just slide it down that plastic cover and then I let it hit the ground, then I flipped it back over. Obviously, it was straight cushion and concrete, which is not ideal, but I wasn't moving it. As soon as I put cushion and concrete, I got out of the truck, then flipped it off that. Obviously, if I was to drag the couch, cushion and concrete, it would completely ruin it. And then I did the last piece like I recommend doing every piece, but this one was a little bit different. But you saw me do that last piece. I just pulled it all the way to the tip, put one edge on the ground, then went back over, grabbed the other edge, pulled it off the tailgate, put it on the ground. And that's how I recommend doing 90% of the couches. The normal 2-piece, like 90-degree L-shaped sectional is the one I always recommend to sell, because they sell quick, they're cheap, they're super easy to unload and load. Those ones you just do exactly like I did the last piece in the video, was just you put one end on the ground, then pull the other end off. Simple. Yo, we're back. We got a little change of plans. I thought this video was just gonna be me picking up couches today, but I'm actually going to sell one right now, hopefully. And I had to cancel on picking up that gray one because I have no room. Like, the garage is full. As you can see, that one in the driveway was huge. Like, that's taking up all the space in the house, and my storage unit's full. And I'm not about to buy another storage unit just for one couch. That would have been the gray one I was thinking about going to get today. So I canceled on that dude, and not really canceled on, but I was like, I think something came up, I got busy. If you have this couch, when I'm free, I'll come get it. And he's like, all right, no problem, but no promises, I can hold it for you. That's what he told me, and I was like, that's fine, I'll let you know. So maybe if I get this one sold right now, and that'll clear up a spot, and I should just take the one I just got and put it in the storage, because my parents are gonna kill me if I keep jamming couches down there. But I might go and get the gray one from Clearwater and replace that one spot if this one sells. So maybe I'll try to get a park where I can set my phone up and record me talking to the dude, even though you won't hear me, you can see it. That'd probably be somewhat interesting. I could do a little time lapse. But about 5 minutes out, I'm gonna get there a little bit earlier, try to set up the couch before he gets there, because I don't want him looking in my storage unit and seeing my other couch, because then he's gonna be like, oh, you're a couch reseller? And he's probably gonna try to lowball me or something. All right, I'm gonna show you guys the couch real quick, and I'm only gonna make 50 bucks on this flip. Selling it for 200, bought it for 150. Thought it was gonna be a great flip. Like, if you're looking at it from here, looks like an awesome leather couch. Like, it would sell for like 500, but then you get close, like I always say, the pictures never do their justice. And look, like, this is just straight scratches in the leather. Like, from here it looks fine. That's what the picture looked like when I was buying it. It was like from this distance. But when you get up close, you got stains here, marker here, tore up leather, fading, more tore up leather over here, scratches. So obviously I put all that in the pictures, because I mean, I don't want someone to show up, waste my time, and say the couch is more beat up, and then them not buy it, because it's just wasting my time and their time. So good tip for y'all: don't buy couches that are all scratched up and beat up, and especially when it's beat up leather, because it's not really fixable or anything like that. Like, stains in like fabric, like microfiber or cloth, or usually you can get out, but like leather and stuff, can't really fix it. So, but you live and you learn. I'm still gonna make 50 bucks. At least I'm not selling it for a break even or a loss, so not too upset. And I mean, hopefully this guy just buys it. That's really what I'm relying on. And he's about 5 minutes out. I'm gonna buzz him in the gate down there with my clicker, because I'm not gonna give him the code to the storage unit. So I'm waiting for a text from him, and then I might try to set the phone up somewhere to capture the sale, but I really have nowhere to put it. But we'll see what we can get working. Alright, we're chilling in the Chipotle parking lot right now, and as you can see from that last little time lapse I did, that was the first time I ever shot me or filmed me making a sale, and I know a bunch of people have asked me to do that, so finally got it. I'm probably gonna revolve this video around that a little bit now. I'll probably throw it in the thumbnail, me finally making a sale on camera, but it's a time lapse, so it's gonna be fast forwarded, but I could always slow it down in the editor. But nothing really special. It was just the guy came and he was like, couch looks great. He's like, thanks for holding it for me and stuff. And I didn't really hold it for him. I just had no other interest. So it just worked out. And he's like, awesome. And he was just talking about how to load it. And I was looking at his truck and I was like, oh my God. It was a short bed Toyota Tundra, but the old fashioned Tundras that are a little bit smaller. And it had a toolbox on it. Like the toolbox that lays across it. You could probably tell in the video, but that takes like over a foot of room out of your bed, those things. So we really had to cram that couch in there. As you can see, we had a tetris style, the long pieces, which weren't long at all, thank God. There's probably like 6 feet each side, and then it split up into 3 pieces. So we did the 2 long pieces, then we just threw the corner piece on top, and it worked out pretty well. Dude was super cool, and I actually hopped up there and made sure everything was good, because he was driving like 45 minutes and I didn't want any of his stuff to fly out, so didn't mind helping him a little bit. And I came up with the idea of how to load it and stuff. So he was happy with that, and he actually gave me, if you can tell at the end of the time lapse, I tried to throw it in there for a second, but he gave me a $20 tip just for helping him load it, which is great because we needed that. I was only making 50 bucks on that flip because I just wanted that thing out of my storage unit. That was taking up space, and I had that for over a week. That was just a bad flip, but you live and you learn. I know now not to buy up any more beat up couches like that, because that thing definitely cost me more money than it probably made me. But anyways, I'm happy with that. Happy I at least got to film the content. We can get some more content on the channel because I've been lacking recently. I'm sorry about that. Besides all that, if you enjoyed the video and got any value out of it, just hit the like button. Drop a comment if you have any questions, or if you just want to comment anything, comment anything. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. And if you really want to stay up to date, you can hit the notification bell. That'll notify you when I post a video. But I'm sure you're not gonna miss them because I have not been uploading a lot. I need to get on the uploading game, but I just don't know what to film. So any ideas are greatly appreciated, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.